Hi guys, failed at the first attempt. My signal's not very strong here. It told me I couldn't come on Facebook Live today, but I'm on now, so let's hope it's a goer for us. Just waiting to see if anybody's going to come on and see what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to do a little bit longer Facebook Live today than I've done the past couple of attempts. So I hope you're going to enjoy what I'm going to talk about today. What I'm actually going to do today is talk about why I do what I do. Now, as many of you know, I'm travelling around the world at the moment. It's been a long, hi Bev, nice to see you. It's been a long wait, probably about 40 years since I first decided that I might like to travel the world. Thought I might be an air hostess, but that didn't come to pass. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to talk about another why. I'm going to talk about this wonderful product that I take that you're all probably sick and fed up of hearing. But basically, I have to share it with people to help people. And what happened to me was a UK doctor came out to Cyprus about 3.5 years ago. Hi Angie, morning. It's afternoon here, 6:30 now it is, late evening for me. So I've just started my information. Hi Yvette. So I'm just telling people about what happened to me 3 years ago. A doctor came, a doctor came to Cyprus and she had a nutrition evening and I really didn't want to go because it wasn't my thing. I'm in Kuala Lumpur, Yvette. I'm in between, like, I've come from the town and I'm like near the airport. I fly off again on Sunday. But I'm going to do more talking today than chatting because we're doing a special thing in our team. So, hi Maria. I'm just telling people about how taking more fruits, veg and berries has changed my life and how a doctor introduced me to it 3 years ago. And I didn't really want to go to this nutrition evening, but it was a choice of stopping with my partner's parents at the time or going to the nutrition evening. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go to the nutrition evening, and I'm so glad I did. If someone had told me 4 years ago that I would become a health fanatic, I would think, oh, absolutely crazy. Not in your wildest dreams would I have thought I'd be a health fanatic. I would have said, get real. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Thank you for the laughs. You're making me laugh. But just to let everybody know what I did, and for people who've not heard about what I do maybe before, I just added more fruits and veg and berries to my diet. And I noticed better immunity. Thank you for the heart, whoever that was. I noticed I've got the strongest nails I've ever had. Have to spend like hours now filing them down. I sleep better. My menopause symptoms are really under control. And also no colds or flu for 2 years. Imagine that. If I get the symptoms, everybody around me got it, so you get the symptoms, I just double up on what I take and they're gone, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Yvette, for your heart. That's really nice. But just to say what happened before I started taking Juice Plus, I could always lose weight at one point in my life, whether it was Weight Watchers, Slimming World or whatever. I'd managed to do it, but I noticed every time I finished the period and maybe got down to what I wanted to be, the weight would start piling back on again and I would always feel uncomfortable in my clothes, which I absolutely hated. But that's not why I started taking Juice Plus. I started taking Juice Plus because I was struggling to get the right nutrition, and after hearing this information about getting whole raw food into your system to help you, I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a go. So I was already taking the fruit, veg and berries. Just for people who don't know what it is, I've got the fruit and the the veg. I've run out of my berries, so I'm absolutely a little bit gutted about that at the moment, but they weren't available here in Malaysia. You can see the full complement of the 3 lots there, the green, the red and the purple, and I take those every day normally, which is absolutely brilliant. And I couldn't move this weight anyway, and I felt like my whole life was a constant diet. And during the period of taking the Juice Plus, I actually started my menopause, which wasn't very nice. And then I found I couldn't lose the weight anymore from around my midriff. I'd got a right muffin top. I was swimming every day because I got a pool in Cyprus. I was walking for 50 minutes, but I was just not like shifting this weight anymore, and I was really at a place where I was fed up. So anyway, I heard this biochemist, Dr. Mitra Ray, talking on a 2-minute video online. And she suggested that along with the fruit, veg and berries that I was taking, that I would take this as well, which is complete. which is a meal replacement. So I'm taking that as well, along with my fruit, veg and berries. I was going to be putting over 40 plant products into my diet, which would totally detox me. And the difference with this is it's a cleanse program. That she suggested adding all of these plants into my diet. My results were amazing, and I'm going to show you guys, for anybody who hasn't seen what happened to me here. That's what happened to me in 30 days. I went from this, it would be wrong if it went the other way, wouldn't it? I went from this to down to that, which was absolutely amazing. But then, hi Jane, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy. And then because I carried on taking these plant products into my diet in excess, I just got leaner and leaner, which I was so happy about. Now, the reason, when I used to do Weight Watchers all my life and I kept putting my weight back on, the reason it didn't work and I kept putting it back on is because I wasn't like clearing my body of the toxins. So what we have to do is clean our body of toxins, because when you finish your diet and you get to, hi Rhonda, thanks for joining. I'm just talking about why I do what I do regarding my business today, and weight loss. And if you don't detox when you do your weight loss, when you finish your program, your weight's just going to come back on, because what happens is the fat that you take into your body, it actually enrobes your toxins, and the reason it does that is to protect your vital organs from damage. So that's what happens. Good morning. Hi Faisal, I'm just talking about my business. Yes, so I'm just talking about the fact that we need to detox to keep our weight off. Otherwise we will just rebound and we'll have that yo-yo effect that we have every single time that we diet. And I took over 40 plant products into my diet, and I've not put weight back on for 2 years. I did my program, my 30-day program, 2 years ago this month. And for the first time ever, I've not put my weight back on. So happy. Who'd like some of that? I know I'm the happiest I've ever been because of it. But not only that, it changed my palate, because I was really strict for the 30 days. When I do something, I try and do it as best as I can. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But it was so worth it, because I noticed after the 30 days, if I tried to eat anything too sweet or if I tried to eat anything unhealthy, my body really knew about it, and I just couldn't eat it anymore. Before I did the program, I'd struggle to make good food choices. Now, even 2 years later, I struggle to make poor food choices. I've just been out today to a food outlet near where I am, and oh my goodness, what was on offer? It was like, no. But fortunately, I don't have to worry, because I take these every single day. And it's not about weight loss. What this is about is putting health into your body, because all it is raw food. It's grown, and at the peakness of the ripeness of it, it gets picked, it gets juiced, it gets dehydrated, cooled at the lowest temperatures to preserve all the nutrients. So we're getting all of that goodness into our body. And that's what it's all about, really, not just shedding fat. Shedding fat is just a bonus if you do the program that I did. And what I'm really excited about, guys, is my little grandson's going to be 4 in February, and he can take a version of the Juice Plus capsules. They've got a bit flattened on my travels, but this is an example of fruit and veg, berries in a chewable form. So for people who don't like to take capsules, or people who don't want to have any other form, they can have these chewables, and it's like a sweet, and they are really nice and moreish. But I'm going to be able to get my grandson on these because he's 4 in February, and I am so excited. And the company, they've got such a heart. Children between the age of 4 and 21, if they're in full-time education, can have the chewables for free for up to 4 years. Can you guys believe that? As long as parent, grandparent, friend is on the capsules, then they can get them for free. And I think it's like 200,000 children, that's why it's called the Children's Health Study, have had studies done on the effects on them when they actually take the fruit and veg. Their life changes, they concentrate better in school. Who wouldn't want that for the parents who wouldn't want that? I know I would have wanted it for my kids when they were younger. They make better food choices, they don't have so many soft drinks, they drink more water, they eat fruit. you know, they get interested in extracurricular activities. So all of these changes have been shown over a period of time, with all these studies have been done. So for anybody going on the child health study, literally I will just have to report back any changes in my grandson, which will have to be brilliant, which is absolutely brilliant. Oh, thanks, Angie. I didn't realise it was over 1 million. My statistics are obviously way out. Okay, and I absolutely love helping people because of what's happened to me. If somebody had told me I'd have been like this like 3 or 4 years ago, I would have said no, you've got that wrong. But I feel so much better. I feel the healthiest I've ever been, and I absolutely love helping people feel good. And I'm excited about helping more people to feel better about themselves as well. Not only like can they shed the fat and feel better, but they can feel healthier. And as people can see, I'm quite passionate about what I do now. But the reason is, many people really do not realise how toxic the world is that we live in now. Oh, thank you for your hearts, everyone. That's so nice to see them all pop up. And so much damage happens to our bodies because the world is so toxic. I mean, I didn't realise this. I'm a bit of a slow learner. I think I'm the Joey out of Friends. But even one puff of a cigarette, I learned from this doctor 3 years ago on the presentation, puts 10,000 toxins into your body. So it's like, oh my goodness, why would we even do it, to be honest? We've got polluted air, we've got poor nutrition, there's alcohol, there's smog, there's medications that we go to the doctor for that's supposed to help us, but they're toxic as well. We've got polluted water. So we really need to put as much goodness into our bodies as possible, because it's not like it was years ago when our grandparents were like having their fruit and, you know, veg every day. And I've learned recently, I've learned so much, I'm so glad I'm in this business, that we need to keep our cells clean. And the only way we can keep our cells clean each day, thanks Shelley, my buddy, she's great. The only way we can keep our, you throw me off now, our cells clean on a daily basis, how do we do it? We put more fruits and vegetables than we could ever imagine possible into our bodies. I've got a certainty about what it does because, you know, I'm helped with my menopause. If I go down to any less than fruit, veg and berries, I notice my hot sweats come back. I had a massive operation last year and I was running out of my capsules and I'd gone down to half. And it's like after my operation I was sat in bed and like my arms were dripping. It's like, oh my goodness, what's happened, what's changed? And then I realised that I needed to get a next shipment because I was living on half my dose. So absolutely crazy. I've got osteoarthritis at the base of my spine. Been disabled for some years that people don't realise, and I ran out of fruit and veg while I'm travelling the other week, and the bottom of my spine started hurting. It was like, what's this all about? I haven't had that pain for so long. So I managed, fortunately, in Malaysia to order some more, so now I've got my stocks. I don't do berries here, so I was a bit gutted about that, but I'll try and get like something in Australia as the next stop, so that should be good. But anyway, putting all of this into your bodies puts thousands of phytonutrients into your bodies, and that gives your body a level of foundation for good health that we simply just can't eat. We couldn't go out and buy all the fruit and veg that our bodies need daily now to rid us of all those toxins. And any of us who work in the business, we don't make any medical claims, because one thing that works for me might not work for another. Everyone is different. And what works for me might not work for you, it might not work for somebody else. But then again, something that doesn't work for me might work for you, so it's worth a try. But Juice Plus, it's backed up by over 30 peer-reviewed scientific studies, and they speak for themselves. And you can go online and have a look, and all the information is there. Also, there's a video called 4 Doctors Speak Out about Juice Plus. Now, who people want to listen to really is doctors who know what they're talking about, in my opinion. And I absolutely love encouraging people just to look at that stuff. So it's 4 Doctors Speak Out about Juice Plus, if any of you want to have a look. So to make me shed the fat, I just added this as well as my fruit and berries into my diet. It's called Complete. You can have chocolate or you can have vanilla. 15 different plants, fruits, vegetables and protein. There might be more in there now because recently cocoa, excuse me, and pomegranate have been added into the mix in some of our products. But this gives you the protein, fibre, carbohydrate you need to heal each day. And it helps your body become alkaline. People don't realise that our bodies lose their alkalinity a lot of the time. That can knock us off feeling well. It curbs your hunger, speeds up your metabolic rate and gives you more energy, gives you building blocks to heal your body. And what can you go out and buy for £2, like to help your body in the supermarkets and know that it's fresh, good organic food? It's very dire out there today. But one thing I will add is Juice Plus is not meant to replace good food. We should go out and we should do, you know, the right diet. We should eat well as well. It's meant to bridge the gap between what we should and what we do eat. I'm loving my travels, Linda. It's really helping me to stay healthy, to be honest. And if I'd not built up this immunity and everything, the level of health I've got now, I think I really would have been a little bit scared of going around the world for 6 months. So I'm really, really grateful to Susie Mitchell 3 years ago for coming along and sharing that with people. At the end of the day, what we do is we want to help people. We want to help people have good health. My dad, 11 years ago now, bless him, he died of cancer. After my dad, my mum's partner, unfortunately a couple of years ago, died of cancer. And I've learned the most effective way is to keep ourselves clean, to stay healthy. It's not a miracle cure. We don't profess it to be, but we need to clean our bodies out daily from the toxic world that we live in. I didn't know about Juice Plus when my dad was alive, which was really sad. But then my mum's partner, I did know about it, and I tried to tell him about it, and he went on all the media and looked at some of the media rubbish that you can read that is untruths about things, and he wasn't interested, and that was really sad. And then I had a friend who died younger than me, just over 1.5 years ago. It was too late for her, unfortunately, but she was interested when I was talking to her when I met her on a holiday. But you know, prevention is better than cure. And if we go to a good restaurant, what do? We tell all of our friends about it. We rave about it to our family and our friends. It's like, come on, we've got to go to this restaurant again. It's absolutely brilliant. And this is the mission that you might get fed up about it, people hearing about this Juice Plus, but it's because you don't know what it is probably. But this is the reason we've got this mission, because we can help people to lead healthier, happier lives. With this prevention business, because it is better to prevent than try and sort something out after we've become really ill. And I feel really, really lucky. I mean, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm travelling the world. I'm living the dream. I can do this business from anywhere in any time zone, and I've got total freedom in doing it, and I absolutely, totally love it, because I love helping people. It's such satisfaction knowing that you've helped somebody to get happy and feel good about themselves. And the business that I'm in, it's the most amazing, different business. Thank you for all the hearts and the likes, everybody. It's the most amazing community spirit in our teams, and that makes us feel really good. We're surrounded by positive people. We all want to help each other, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, have you ever been in a normal job like that? I know when I was working in the UK, the only job that I was happy to be surrounded in was my own interior design business, because it was just me and everything was like to do with me. But it's very difficult to be out there in a positive, happy community and not let the negative start rubbing off on you. But this business is brilliant. And we can earn extra income. It can top up our pensions a little bit, like me, because I was retired 6-7 years ago. I didn't have to do this, but I decided to share it with people. It can help us out at Christmas time, help us get our beauty treatments in, can help us even have long-term plans and create a sustainable income if you're a bit fearful about your future. Some people, they achieve a part-time income. Some people go on to exceed and mind blow themselves with what they can earn, and they could never have earned it in the day job, which is absolutely amazing. And I just want to mention the skills I've gained in this business as well. I worked in the civil service most of my life, for any of you that you don't know. And you really would have thought that I'd have come out with all the skills necessary. I did have good customer skills, and I've retained that, I hope, even though I've been retired for the last 6-7 years now. But just excuse me, talking a lot. It's really improved my confidence. It's enhanced my business skills in such a way that I can do a Facebook Live in front of an audience. Even 2 years ago, I would not have wanted to do a Facebook Live at all, and as for giving me an audience, just forget it. This time last year, I could not have done that, and in Cyprus, I started doing presentations in front of real live people before I left. And that's absolutely fantastic now to have that under my belt, because I just want to go out and share this with as many people as possible. But before I finish my live call today, for anybody who might be on here who has not heard about this before, I want to ask you, Hi Jackie, thanks for joining. Jackie is my lovely friend I've met. She was a Facebook friend and I met her in Kuala Lumpur and we've had 2 fantastic days together. It's great that you've come on to listen to this, Jackie. So for people like yourself, it's like I want to ask you, are you where you want to be today? Little bit of a pause there to give you time to think about it. And are you where you want to be with your health and with your weight? Little bit of a pause again. If you're not where you want to be, I would like to ask, what is going to change? What is going to change to get you to where you want to be? And that's something that you really need to think about. It's like me and my weight. I had to get really fed up and think, right, that's enough. I've had enough. I'm going to change my life. So if any of you are out there at that place regarding your health, regarding your life, regarding your business, you can change. But in order for the things to change, you've got to change something in your life. And yes, it takes effort, but it will be worth it in the long run. And tell me what does not make sense about fruits and vegetables. What does not make sense about giving your body good nutrition every 3 or 4 hours every day so that you can sustain your health and have the best health possible and enjoy your life for as long as possible. So that's all I've had to say on it really today. But if my call's giving you food for thought, if you'll excuse the pun, just get back to whoever invited you to see this call. And you can join us on any other calls. We do Zoom calls. We've got a business school that you can join, a free online business school now, where anybody can just have a look, a preview as to what we do and decide if they like it or not. We can help you to join, either take in the good health product, or we can help you in the business, or both. It's a mission for us. We absolutely love doing it. You can improve your income simply by sharing with people to improve their health. This is just the most amazing opportunity out to help people in that way. And they all become healthier, and on the 10th of every month, for every person you've helped become healthier, you get money going to your bank account. How amazing is that? Fabulous opportunity. I hope you'll agree. Most of us would like to earn a little extra cash, and that's out there for you guys. So I want to thank everybody for joining the call today, all my friends, new people who've not watched me on Facebook Live before, sorry. But mostly I want to thank you for taking the time to listen what I had to say. So I'm going to say bye for now. I'd like to wish you all the best of health and happiness, and God bless you all. Bye for now.